So I just picked up Missguided Babe Dreams for $20 at Ross. I love this stuff, and I think we all love this one. This, if you're not familiar, Missguided, really cute brand. Love the packaging. Very, very cute. All of their containers that I know of, they're really cute, look like cans. I love the color of this one. Up here it says press for good vibes. So this one is Babe Dreams. It's very powdery. Okay, and I've got my daughter and Vivi and her boyfriend Max. And so I'm giving this one to Vivi because she really likes powdery stuff. So what were the notes, you guys? The top notes were pink pepper and bergamot. Middle notes were iris, violet, and rose.
Iris,
Yeah.
rose and violet, yeah.
Y'all have to squeeze closer together so I can get you both in it. And then the base notes was vanilla, patchouli, and amber. And I've heard other people say they relate it to like Pez candy because it's like sweet and powdery. And some people say the makeup powdery smell, but I don't get the makeup powdery at all. And it also, don't be fooled by people saying Pez candy or like the powder wrap bubble gum. This is has a lot more smell to it than that kind of thing.
I do think when the initial fragrance, like the initial scent has that vibe to it, like the powdered Pez, like sweet tarty.
You do? You do?
When I first smell it, but I think it evolves as you wear it. Like
For me, on my clothes, it was more powdery. On my skin really picked up the floral, and I like really delicate. I get a picture of somebody with those like body powders that has the cute little thing that you pat.
Show the spritz.
So, I do smell powder now. When you first brought it in and I smelled it, it smelled almost nostalgic in a way, like it had been some really smelly good place that you walked into and you don't remember where. But now, oddly enough, it kind of smell. Do you know syrup? Like the syrups that they use to make snow cones?
Oh yeah.
I kind of smelled that for a second.
I think it does have a touch of floral, but it's not a floral fragrance in my opinion. Like at least not like I just sprayed it on myself for the first time, so I haven't like worn it. You just watched me spray it for the first time, but I think it has a touch of floral behind the rest of the notes, but I don't read it as like a floral scent. I think it does have like a sweet, powdery, almost candy-ish vibe to it. I don't know.
I actually love it, and I have to say I'm not usually a fan of powdery at all. So if you hear people say it has the makeup powder smell, not to me. And I sprayed it on myself on my way over here to visit, and I was about to say goodbye, and Max was like, "Oh, you smell good." I was like, "Yeah, I have that in the car." So I brought it in. I noticed that on my clothes, it was more like sweet powdery, and on my wrist, I got some of those delicate florals. And to me, this smells pink. It smells very pretty, soft pink powdery with really delicate, sweet little pink kiss flowers or something like the little violets and iris. And I, you know those like powder things where it's got that big floofy thing you powder yourself with after the shower?
Puff.
Yeah, I feel like a sweet one of those, like somebody's, and slightly floral, somebody powdered themselves with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It smells more citrus on you
Really?
than it does on me. It's like citrusy and floral with powder behind it, which is kind of not normal. Not what you would normally like pick up. Like normally something's powdery and more in one direction, but this has citrus and powder and like candy. Like every time I smell it, it smells different.
But I don't think this is like a juvenile candy, even though it's
It's not what you'd think. It's not like bubble gum. It's not like straight sugar. It does have a very sweet. It's a candy reminiscent type of sweetness, but it's not straight candy, if that makes sense.
I think the powder in this is a very beautiful powder note.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's almost like, just reminds me of like when you get out of the bath, like you said, and you powder yourself down with a big powder puff. It has like that clean. It's not clean in a soapy way, but it's
not at all.
No,
not at all soapy
no,
whatsoever.
It's not soapy. But it's not straight floral. It's not straight sugar, but it's got hints of both.
It's like delicate flour, delicate sugar, and then just nice gentle powderiness. It smells soft pink to me. Like.
Is it possible for you to have a perfume that every time you smell it, you smell something different? Because every time I smell this, it smells different.
Well, that's what I was going to say too, Max. I think this one evolves. It's not linear. Like I do think it changes from start to finish. So That I like that about this, that it's not linear, and it definitely is very, very sensitive to people's chemistry, I think, depending
Yeah.
on the person.
Because a minute ago I smelled citrus, and then I didn't smell peppermint at first.
Well, there's
When I
no,
first smelled
now
it.
you smell peppermint?
Now I smell like peppermint. Just slight. There's no peppermint in
I
it.
don't
It,
smell
it's
any
not
peppermint.
listed.
Oh.
It's not listed.
I don't smell anything pepperminty,
But
but
pink pepper is listed.
I could,
Maybe
yeah.
that's what it is.
It's hard to describe this fragrance. Like, it's definitely not like a, like, with some fragrances, you can name exactly what it smells like. That's not this. Like, this has, like, a more complex palette to it.
But it is most definitely a soft, it's not a hard powder. It's most definitely a very soft, but yet long lasting. This stuff, everybody reports, is long lasting. Some people say the dry down reminds them of Le Petit Robe Noir. But it's delicate and pretty and feminine, but it's there though. Do you know what I mean?
This is, I was gonna say, it kind of has, like, it's not straight baby doll head, but something about it reminds me of, like, when you get a new package of, like, baby doll clothes.
Yes,
Or something. It's
yes.
got that, like, floral, sweet, powdery sweetness. It's, like, it's a soft but powerful fragrance. Soft in the sense that it's not, like, sharp. It's soft and delicate. It is similar to, like, cosmetic powder type smell of stuff. Like, when you have, like, a skin, like, a compact powder. Like, it does remind me of that.
But I've smelled ones before that really had like a hard cosmetic powder smell,
It's
like
not
like in
quite-
your grandma's old pocketbook from the 40s or 50s or something, and it's got
Yeah,
that real
it's not
hard.
like that.
No, it's not. Not lipsticky, not to me.
No, but it does, like, I've had compacts before that kind of are reminiscent of this, but this is definitely sweeter than something like that. It's not straight cosmetic powder.
It's like a juicy powder, like a
Juicy.
juicy powder. I don't know how to describe it.
I think I'm, like, ringing more florals as I, like, wear it and waft it around, but...
But it's delicate florals.
But it smells like fresh flowers, but it's crazy because when you get closer to it, it has a different scent than when you're further away from it. Like, when you're, like, a foot away from it, it's, like, powdery sweet, but the closer you get, the more, like, it's almost, I don't know what the word is, but, like, what type of flower it is, but it has a very flowery scent the closer you get to it.
So it's more complex than just basic powder.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's definitely layers to this, and it evolves. And like you said, I think it's based on someone's chemistry, how this will read.
I'm impressed with that. I really
Yeah.
am, especially with the longevity and the sillage. When I got here, you told me I had a little trail of this.
You did.
And I was like, oh, I don't smell it. I've gone nose blind. And you're like, Mom, you go nose
could
blind
see
to
it.
everything.
Turning off. No, but yeah, you did, and you smelled good, and I like this. I feel like this is a versatile as far as chemistry goes. I feel like a lot of people could wear this. I don't know if it'd be everybody's favorite, but I see it being a likable fragrance. I really love the packaging. I think the marketing is great for this. Like, how fantastic is that? And the sprayer is great. Like,
But we have to warn people about it getting caught.
yeah, you had told me not to press on the this is like the exit. You want to press like towards the begin where it sprays out.
Just because that little show them the oops, spray it again.
It has a good spray. You can see how much it put on my wrist, but
It has a good spray, but hold the can up. But this part right here, you don't want to press hard there because it kind of gets caught under the can, at least on this one. But no real complaints because it's such a pretty pink.
yeah, I'm not having any issues with it.
I love the visuals of it. I think it could be used in like a commercial or like a scene from an old movie, like from the 80s or something, where they're getting ready and they spray, toss it down on the bed, and the viewer's like, "Was that a can?"
Yeah. I love the packaging. Packaging is great. I love the simplicity of the text on it. I think all around it's a great product, and I would wear it. I mean, I definitely will end up wearing it, but it's crazy how complex it is, like how much it evolves from the moment you spray it until...
Do you get any association at all with like Baby Soft a little bit?
Yes, actually, I was afraid to say that, but I was just thinking earlier how it kind of is like a floral sweet cousin to Baby Soft.
A more grown-up version of Baby Soft, a more complex Baby
Yeah,
Soft?
I think Baby Soft is not, it's not flat, but it's very like, it is Baby Soft. Like, there's not a whole lot of layers to Baby Soft. It's like powder, sweet, baby. Yeah. But this is a more complex cousin to
and
Baby Soft.
Softer but stronger, but softer.
Yeah.
I mean,
the powdery note is toned down. I mean, it definitely does have powderiness to it, but compared to Baby Soft, which is just straight sweet powder, baby powder, this is like powder toned down with sweetness and floral strong behind it, coming up behind it.
I want to clarify something. When I said softer, I don't mean like, because Baby Soft will disappear a lot faster than this stuff. I just meant this was softer because Baby Soft, I love it for being what it is, but it can be a little bit harsh when you first spray it. Like when you, this isn't like that at all to me.
No.
For some reason, sorry, I get like candy vibes from it.
It does.
Like different types of candy, but and there's something nostalgic about the fragrance. Like somewhere in the back of your mind, you remember smelling something good that smelled like that.
A lot of people say Pez candy, and I saw one male reviewer. He said he actually puts it on at night, and he said it reminds him of baby kittens. He said it reminds him of that. He added that kind of bubblegum tape that you unroll. It's got like sweet, it's got like sugary powder on it or something.
Yeah, it does kind of have.
To me, it's far more complex than that, though, because it's got the florals and citrus and...
Yeah, the citrus and florals makes it different, but there's a note of that that's similar, like the idea of the powderiness of that candy.
But I just want to make it clear to viewers, those people who try to sum it up as Pez candy, that don't expect just Pez candy. It's much better than just Pez candy.
It's not straight Pez candy. I mean, there's definitely a touch of something similar to that, but it's not just Pez candy. I really like this.
Or
I like
even,
it.
you remember those candies that came on a bracelet?
Other people have said that too, like the candy necklaces type
candy
things.
necklaces.
It's like that plus floral.
So I think it's really appealing. I was really impressed with it, actually. And the longevity. Everybody, I think, agrees that this has really good longevity.
It has like a sponge sugar kind of vibe to it almost. I really like it. I mean,
It's sweet, but not gourmand. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's not a warm, no.
It's like soft floral, sweet, and powdery.
I'm reading more floral on it the more I wear it. I didn't really get floral when you were wearing it. I got like sweet powder.
I did on my way here when I sprayed my skin.
Oh, I think like different like distances, like some notes are projecting more than others. When I get real close, it smells like a straight sweet powdered flower. When I back up, it's like candy powder, you know. But it's really good. I mean, I like it.
What would y'all rate this one? First of all, I know that it lasts a long time, so I'm just going to give it, high ratings for longevity.
It's definitely up there. I'd say it's like an 8 for me, 8.5.
Really?
Yeah, I'm selective about like my everyday fragrances, but this is definitely up there. Like I would wear it, you know. But I like it a lot, and I like powdery stuff. I like powdery sweet things. I don't like mature powder, but, but I like
matronly.
Yeah, but I like sweet powder, and this is definitely good. I like it. I wear it. What was your rating on it, 1 to 10?
I think given the can and the nostalgia of it that I can't quite pinpoint, I think it's kind of at a 7, but then it gets bumped up to like a 9 because of its complexity.
Okay. Is it appealing to you?
Yeah, I think it's appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vivi's looking to try to read his face, Vivi, to see.
I was gonna ask him if like, if you're just a single guy and you smell somebody walking by smelling like this, like, are you gonna turn your head? Is the question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think it's between a 7 and a 9.
Okay.
But would it turn your head? Would the smell catch your attention?
Yeah, if you were a bachelor walking down the street and somebody was wearing that, would it make you turn your head? Would it catch your attention?
I think so.
Or is
I
it
think
just...
if you had the can and you were spraying it, I think that would catch your attention too, because
we're talking about pure fragrance.
Just the pure smell. Is it a head turner? Like, oh, that smells good, or it just smells good when someone actually has it on, but it's not necessarily gonna catch your attention, turn your head.
I don't think it projects very far.
You don't?
I do.
I don't think I smelled it from afar.
Oh, when I was in, okay.
Yeah.
I personally do. I mean, I don't know. But I smelt it when you came in. It came in like a breeze around you, but...
So I called Vivian Max because I came over here. They're moving in here, and I was bringing furniture over, and I got treated to homemade pizza pie. And I said, well, I want you to have this perfume, but we have to do a video. And so nobody was prepared to be on camera. So I'm just letting you guys know. But also, my daughter sewed this bag for me that I love, this handbag, lining inside. I just want to show my beautiful bag. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you guys for doing the video. And so, yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys.
That's it. Later. Bye.
I definitely think that you could layer this fragrance. I mean, I could layer like Pure Wonder over this all day, but
So Vivi just added that because as soon as I pressed the stop button, we both were discussing that, and Viv said I was totally going to say that.
yeah, it'd be a good layering fragrance. Like if you like sweet powdery things as like a base note, I like it a lot.
And I really think this is going to hang around on your skin and person all day. So especially if you want to layer it with something that doesn't have the lasting power, but this nice, sweet, soft powderiness, it would be, you could kind of add anything you wanted to it, really. So excellent for layering.
Agreed.
Okay, later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. And I'm just adding this beautiful November moon. It's cold here, and I'm in North Carolina now, about to go over to South Carolina, and we have winter weather advisory in my part of South Carolina. But look at that pretty November moon. Let's get really close.